we've moved a little closer to the front entrance of the store here at the Global Meat Market, and you really get a sense of time standing still. You can see that the lights are still on inside, bags of chips still on the ground, the cash drawer still open. And I want you to take a look here. You can see that the evidence tape is still up, all reminders of yesterday's deadly crime. We're still waiting to talk with officials so we can get more details about how exactly it all happened. Now, let me get you a look of that crash scene right now. Here's what they know about how he got into this restaurant. They say that this back door was open as workers inside were cooking and trying to cool down the inside. You can see that the crime scene tape is still surrounding that home this morning. And if you take a short walk with me over to my right, there is a police car parked right over there. Albany and Dougherty County has seen several grass fires in just the past few weeks. And I picked up some of the grass here on the ground, and you can just hear how parched the ground is out here. I spoke with the pastor of this church behind me, First Baptist Church of Acre, and he says they are very happy to see some of these changes being made. And let me show you why. They are right here at the heart of the intersection here, and this is a busy one. And now I'm all about making this dollar stretch as far as it can go. And the governor's office estimates that Georgians will save nearly $75 million over these next 2 days. So how can you make sure that you are getting the most of those savings? I went on a search to find out how. The days of summer are dwindling down for students, but the deals are just now ramping up. Convenience store holdups are becoming a growing problem in Albany, and in some cases, innocent people are getting hurt.
Time an individual come in the store armed, that's a grave threat. We take that very serious. Anything could happen.
Like what happened last Thursday at this Home Run Foods on Dawson Road. Watch as these two gunmen barge into the store, their guns pointed right at the clerks. And then earlier this month at a BP gas station, surveillance cameras caught the terrifying moment when the gunman shot the clerk laying face down on the ground. These are just two of nearly a dozen armed robberies in Albany since mid-September. Police say the number has spiked in recent weeks, which is typical for this time of the year.
We get a slight increase. As the holidays approach. This time of the year, people are out of work looking for things.
Police say they're actively searching for any connections. They're also amping up patrols, beefing up surveillance, and working with business owners to make the stores safer for employees and customers.
Buzzer to allow people in at certain times of the night, maybe, change your hours of work hours.
But Lieutenant Hall says their biggest weapon in solving these crimes is the public. That's what led them to catch these three men they say are responsible for Albany's most recent armed robbery at Oasis convenience store in South Albany.
You see an individual standing on the side, you get those senses that something's not right. Call the police. Let us know.
Now you can see behind me that signs are already up here on campus welcoming alumni and friends for those homecoming festivities. But before many of them even step foot on campus, they are making sure they're ready to impress. And that's bringing in a lot of new customers for local barbershops and beauty salons. When it comes to homecoming, you've got to look good.
Right.
Happy Naps Barbershop buzzing with customers.
Got that homecoming weekend for you, baby.
Mosky Davis's Clippers won't get a break this weekend. 25,000 people are expected to be in town for Albany State University's homecoming, one of the city's biggest events. And men like ASU alum Bobby Mosley are trying their best to get in Davis's seat for that fresh cut that's sure to impress.
We were like third in line, and it's already, he's up to like 7 heads.
Davis isn't expecting things to slow down anytime soon. People are you expecting in the next 2 days?
Well over 100.
And that's exactly why Tabernacle Beauty Salon is also almost completely booked.
Once their hair is together, everything else comes together.
The weekend is expected to bring $4 million into the economy, and owner Sabrika Moore is happy to get her share.
They spent some money this weekend. Some people just want to impress, and I don't blame them.
Moore says she's expecting a 30% increase in customers. She's glad to see the support of local businesses.
We have to pour back into our community. We have to support each other.
And the future looks good with ASU's homecoming expected to get bigger each year.
Just a lot of people coming in, old alumni, just coming to Albany to have a good time, to celebrate with the college. Just homecoming,